Hi, everybody. So today's Monday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week, we're continuing on my teen month where I talk about some more mature, older movies, not rated R, but PG-13, that if you have a family with teenagers, that you could watch maybe a little bit more mature than my typical family movie night recommendation. So this week, we're talking about one of my all-time favorite movies ever. We're talking about Juno. And I know a lot of people think this movie is overhyped or whatever, but I don't. I really love it. It definitely has a very glib script, glib dialogue. Like nobody really talks that way. But I feel like most movies most comedies at least, take ordinary life and then just up it a little bit beyond, and that's what makes it funny. And I feel like that's what they do here with Juno. Diablo Cody's script is definitely a heightened reality, but I feel like it has so many funny lines and so many good bits of witty banter in between the different characters. And then there's these like soft moments where you really get to know the characters and you really feel for Juno and also for Jennifer Garner's character, Vanessa. You feel for her as well. And so I think all of together, like I cry when I watch this movie. I laugh tons, even like little parts. Like I love Rainn Wilson as this cashier guy making his snide comments. And it's not no ain't no etch a sketch, stuff like that. To me is really funny, and so I just love this movie. It was about a girl in the Upper Midwest that finds out that she is pregnant, and her boyfriend is played by Michael Cera. Juno is played by Ellen Page. She was nominated for an Oscar for this role, and I think she totally deserved it. I think she just owns this character. It really feels like uh, this is who Ellen Page is, even though she's probably not at all. But if it feels that way, and it feels believable, I feel like that she would talk that way, even if it's not really believable. I don't know. In the moment, I totally buy it. And I love her friendship with Olivia Thirlby, who plays her best friend. I think that they are hilarious together. And, there's a lot of sort of indie things like her having a hamburger phone and just stuff like that. But I just love the character. I think she's so funny, and that she grows so much over the course of the movie. She thinks she knows everything. She thinks she has everything figured out at the beginning. She thinks she's smarter than her parents. She thinks she's smarter than everybody at school. She just, even I think she thinks she's smarter than Paulie, her boyfriend. She thinks she kind of can order him around, and she thinks she has him completely figured out. And I loved the growth of their relationship. When he's kind of shy, and when she gets really mad at him going out with this other girl, and I don't know, it's hilarious. And I just love at the end when she says that you're like the coolest person I know, and you don't try at all. And he's like, I try really hard, actually. That's one of my favorite lines of the whole movie. I also just love the arc between Juno and Vanessa and Mark, Vanessa's husband, played by Jason Bateman, who at the beginning of the movie you totally think that he is so cool, and Juno thinks that he's so cool, got it all figured out, and she thinks this is a cool great example of an adult kind of person she would want to become to be like. By the time the movie ends, you realize that it's Vanessa, who seems very straight-laced and career woman kind of thing at the beginning, that you realize she's the one that actually kind of has it all together and is the cool one. She's the one that has her priorities in check, and this Jason Bateman character, Mark, is really the loser. who can't handle any responsibilities. And I don't know. I think that's a very interesting arc, and it's very interesting to see Juno go through that. And she says at one point that she's dealing with stuff way outside her age or age level, and that's very true. And I love Allison Janney and J.K. Simmons as her parents. I kind of like to joke that now they're both Oscar winners, that like they kind of secretly won for Juno. I like to pretend because they were so good in this movie. I absolutely love the scene when she tells them that she's pregnant, and they're like, were you expecting that? I was expecting like drug abuse or something like that, but this, I don't know, it's hilarious. And I think they have a really nice chemistry together. And it's not often that you get a stepmom in a movie that's a sympathetic character, that usually they're, the evil stepmom kind of thing. And so I like Juno and her relationship. I like the fact that she's very honest with her. You're going to be able to do this. This is going to be really hard. And she's supportive, but she's also will call, like, she sees it, which I love. And she goes to the doctor's appointments with her. She is fixes her pants, things like that. So she's supportive, but she's also real, which I really love. And J.K. Simmons is so great when he has these talks with Juno, and you get a real chemistry and real sense of love, and that he's really proud of his relationship with Allison Janney, with Bryn, that they've been able to make it work. And he's, I think, also pretty real with his daughter, and it just feels like the parents of Juno. To me, it feels authentic. And I just love Diablo Cody's script. I think it is hilarious and true. When she actually does have the baby, I think that whole scene is very like emotional and raw, and it goes places that a lot of comedies don't go, and they're just sort of settle for the cheap jokes. Allows their characters to experience pain and be vulnerable. And so I think it makes the funny stuff even funnier because it feels more authentic. And I just love this movie. I could watch it a million times and still just really enjoy it. So there you go. That's my thoughts on Juno. Let me know what you think about this movie. And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.